My name is Talia Pennington, and this is where it all began for me, where I became a leader, right here at Dillard University. Today, you'll have the opportunity to join me in conversations with some of our key student leaders, leaders from Student Government Association. I've had the pleasure over the semester to meet with them, to talk to them about what it's like to be a leader here at Dillard University. We've talked about gender and leadership. We've talked about the culture of Dillard University, and we've even talked about different behavior approaches. So today, you'll see firsthand from our student leaders what it's like to lead on a campus like ours. Join us at our Fair Dillard. Tavon, you are president of Student Government Association here at Dillard University. As we're talking about the leadership approach, to you, what is the difference between a manager and a leader?
Well, I can say a manager is someone who simply manages situations, trying to find a solution. But in leadership, a leader is someone who gathers a group of people to find a common goal and to work together for greater solutions.
And so, since you've been president, how do you think that you've been effective at that?
Well, first being a student, so ensuring students to know that we're all together, just a leadership title, position, but we're all here to work together to show them that you need something, we're here to support you, and to help ensure that we are enhancing their daily experience.
It is critical to be an adaptive leader because not every group that you're going to lead is going to be the same. So you need to approach each group thinking about how the people you're leading are going to respond to you. So that can be a difference in age, a difference in gender, a difference in situations. You need to be able to take whatever you're given and run with it and be able to work with it.
I think one of the best traits for a student leader to have is authentic leadership. That trait with passion that comes with it is amazing. I think a student leader should always be passionate about what they're doing. I think today, in today's society, we get students elect people based on popularity, and sometimes we get people in leadership positions that don't have the best interest for people. Being a student leader is a tough job to have. Sometimes you get told no many times, but you always have to have that passion to get back up the next day and continue to fight for what you believe in.
Chelsea, you are Miss Dillard University, the 81st Miss Dillard University. And so as we talk about the concept of gender and leadership, your opinion, can women actually lead?
My opinion is absolutely women can lead, and that's something I've been very adamant about this semester. As the 81st Miss Dillard, I've wanted to give this position more of a voice. Women have been seen as beautiful, and we've been visualized for a long time, and I think that it's now the time that women have more of a voice. And on our campus especially, I've been very adamant to have an opinion on certain issues that are vital to the students, such as when we had the protests recently on the campus. We wanted to actually give Ms. Dillard an opinion to be able to speak on the issues at hand that concern the students as well. But I absolutely think women can lead, and I want to see more of female leadership on our campus and in our world as well.
Aaron, you are Mr. Dillard. You are your chapter president, Beta Phi chapter president for Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated here on campus. So you know firsthand what it's like to be a servant leader. Tell me in your words, what is servant leadership to you?
Servant leadership is one of the many different leadership styles that is reflected through his or her own point of view. And so some of that leadership abilities, a part of that trait is listening, awareness, and empathy. And so as Mr. Dillard and as chapter president, I try to more have my voice, and so that my voice can be reflective amongst my chapter brothers and towards the men of Dillard. One of the things I try to do as Mr. Dillard is by sitting with the men at Kearney Hall, so as I can have lunch with them, talk about what goes on in their personal life, or even what goes on inside the classroom. Because I want to be able to have my voice reflected amongst their GPA so that they can succeed beyond the Dillard gates in their professional careers.
Okay, so you like to build community. That's what it's all about for you.
Yes.
Okay, thank you, Darren. So we all know in the news, right around election time, we had, we as in Dillard University hosted the senator debate, and David Duke, who was one of the candidates and a KKK member, he came to our campus. Let's talk about that. How did that affect SGA? What did that look like for y'all?
I'd say it was a surprise.
I think the thing for SGA, where we all sat in this exact room at this table, we all sat,
wow.
and we've seen the tweets of alumni, we've seen the emails, we've seen all kinds of things that people wanted to riot, to protest, and all that. So we sat in the meeting, the 11 of the SGA meeting people, and we decided that we didn't want to protest because we didn't have a strong enough reason to protest, and so we tried to go the educational route and inform people on what's on the ballot, who's on the ballot, and then the whole protest happened and all that, and I think people had to look at it and they said that SGA didn't have their back in a sense, but they had to look at it as we are students too, and I know me, Darren, and Tavon represent a fraternity, so we can't be out there protesting, going crazy out there. Like, we had our own values and beliefs and morals that we had to protect ourselves.
Good, that's good.
I think what was difficult about the David Duke incident was that we as SGA members were also students just like the rest of the student body. So we found out at the exact same time the rest of the student body did. And so it was difficult. I think people expected a lot out of us, and I guess it comes back to adaptive leadership. We were gonna please some people and we weren't gonna please others. And I think the backlash that we received in this sense, in this situation from the people who didn't like what we did it was tougher than what we've received in the past.
And to give more collaboration on the event that we hosted which is called Brownies and Ballots, so as you can receive brownies, but also we hosted a watch party for the senatorial debate that was held at our campus, so that they can see what his beliefs are, what are his practices, so that you can understand what position does each person stand for in this debate.
Okay, so that sense of community, bringing everybody together, and that's one of
This is
the.
something that no SGA, any student leader prepares to go into with a position. So it was something new for all of us, so we all took from it and learned from it throughout this semester.
Okay.
And not only that, but I think it was a really valuable learning experience. The outcome, the aftermath of everything, we were able to sit down with the people who weren't pleased with our decision, and we've been able to make really good connections with those students so we can learn how to lead for them better in the future.
Okay, so just one quick question. Finals time is upon us, and then we'll be going home for the holidays. You all are from different places. Next semester, tell me one thing that you would do differently as a leader.
I think we should communicate more with the students, like more one-on-one, face-to-face type thing.
I can touch on, right now we're planning early. So we're ensuring that all the events are getting put in. We're setting songs so we can just start the semester off just jumping off instead of trying to plan once we get back to the semester.
Definitely, I would talk to a lot more students so that we can be aware of certain things that they would like to see us incorporate, so that we can better plan out everything that they would like to have for the next semester.
Just being open, having more office hours, being able to let students come to us and really address us in a very open way. I think that's been positive for us.
Okay. Well, thank you all so much. Congratulations on a successful semester, and thank you so much for being leaders in the face of Dillard University.
One day, when the glory comes, it will be ours. It will be ours. Oh, one day, when the war is won, we will be sure.